Alright people, so I want to talk about, I've been doing some videos on Black Lives Matter here. And you hear the narrative, or you hear the idea of a lot of people. I see a lot of people saying, well, we just have to unite. And I see, video of protesters, Black Lives Matter protesters, oh, we're just going to go over and hug I guess you would call them like your conservative your conservative supporters, or I guess the people saying Blue Lives Matter or all lives matter. We're just going to hug them and and show that we're unified, or whatever the fuck. We need to unify. We need to come together as a country. That's what we've been hearing. And I disagree with that. I think it's great to show that we love each other as humans and, hug people, I guess. I mean, it's kind of weird to just fucking randomly hug a person. But I mean, I guess it's good to show love towards one another and shit. But at the same time, too, again, you hear unite. And I personally cannot unite with somebody like I cannot unite with the Black Lives Matter supporters. Because one, Black Lives Matter is founded off a lie of hands up, don't shoot. It was proven to be, it was shown to be a lie. So their whole fucking movement is based upon a lie. And I cannot support a fucking group. I cannot unite with a fucking group that turns everything into a racist fucking issue. They turn the issue of police brutality into a race issue. They're racist, in my opinion. They're fucking racist. This is not what fucking being humans and uniting is about. They say, oh, let's unite. Okay, then why doesn't Black Lives Matter talk about white people being shot by the police then? When they get killed twice as more by the police than black people. They get killed twice. Yes, they do make up a bigger percent of the population, but they get killed, two times more than black people. And you never hear any stories. You don't hear Black Lives Matter protesting for white people getting shot by police, do you? So how can I unite with Black Lives Matter if they're a racist group? All they talk about is blacks being killed by the police. Okay, they say Black Lives Matter. That's the name of their group, Black Lives Matter. So Black Lives Matter, right? They don't talk about the homicides, the grossly high number of black-on-black murder rates. They don't talk about that, do they? They talk about one fucking incident of a cop possibly having, gone overboard and shot this guy unjustifiably. They use like one case and they we have a problem with police being racist. So everything's a fucking racist issue. They want to make it seem like we're such a racist country. They want to make it seem like, oh, it's the 1960s again. I mean, it's fucking ridiculous how the media just fucking spins everything. And I was watching I made a video on this, debunking this guy's bullshit video. And he's like, every time it was a very popular video, got, I think, over 1 million views. And he's like, every time I turn on the news, I see stories of black people being killed by the cops. And I'm like, yes, because the news is fucking controlled. It's fucking mainstream media is in bed with the government. So that's why. And because your fucking phony Black Lives Matter group, again, in my opinion, is overall, I'm not saying everybody in it, but they just focus on, and they might not knowingly be racist. I guess I shouldn't go that far. I guess they're just deceived. They're just brainwashed. A lot of them are. By, people like Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton and George Soros, who funds Black Lives Matter. So you hear all these calls. What does that even mean, unite? What do you mean? What do I have to do more to fucking prevent, And now you hear Obama. I heard he said, like, well, cops need to, he was almost like blaming the cops for the Baton Rouge shooting, saying you need to fix yourselves. I mean, it's so fucking bad what our country's in. You got Obama, who's a divider-in-chief, pushing this racial tensions, and Hillary will only, move that on. Like I said, you got people like George Soros pushing that, and you have a lot of the Democrats really pushing this narrative of police brutality and cops being racist against black people. I mean, and like I said, the whole movement of Black Lives Matter, again, is based upon a lie, and it's a group that whenever there's video, pretty much, of a black person being shot by the cops, I mean, they fucking put it on television and say, oh, police brutality, racism. And, again, they want to make it seem like America, white people are just so racist. Oh, white people are just so racist against black people. Even though we do have affirmative action in this country, which, if I get the same grades, let's say I'm applying for a scholarship, and I have a 3.9 GPA and I got a 27 ACT, but a black person has a 3.9 GPA and let's say a 25 ACT, that black person is probably going to get the scholarship over me. Why? Because of affirmative action. Last time I checked, black people can go to public schools just like white people can go to fucking public schools. Now, the public school system is fucked up. But again, that affects everybody. That affects white people and it affects black people. It's not a racist issue. So again, they want to make everything into a racist issue when, okay, I've been talking, I'm already united. I talk about problems in our country. And I don't talk about, how it affects the white people. I talk about how they affect everybody. Like when I talk about police brutality, I just don't cover the issue of white people getting shot by the police. I cover every fucking, issue, whether they're black or white. I don't have a White Lives Matter agenda or anything like that. Just any issue, really. I don't make it into a racial issue because our country is not a fucking racist country. It's not. It's not built upon racism. It's not, they call Trump racist, which implies that all his supporters are also racist. So that's pretty much saying, like, fucking half the country's fucking racist, which is totally fucking bullshit. So I'm just fucking pissed off at the whole Black Lives Matter movement. And no, the answer is not to unite with them. It's to wake these fucking brainwashed people up to the lies they've been fed by the left-wing media, the fucking vultures in the left-wing media, in the mainstream media. So, and to show them the light, to show them the truth. I'm sure very few of them know that actually twice as many white people are killed by the cops than blacks every year. I'm sure they don't know those facts, but again, that's because the media has an agenda to push the narrative of cops being racist against black people, which is very sad. So our country's going on the shitter. It's divided as fuck. There's cops being killed everywhere now, and that's all really thanks to people like Obama, Hillary, George Soros, and other fucking prominent Democrats on the left there. So there you go, people.